Hello and welcome to Tech 5, a showcase of technology, news, reviews, and gadgets brought to you in 5 minutes or less. Today we have Colton here today. So, what are we here for?
Well, I'm going to be showing you C++, which is a programming language that has been around for a while, and it's been used to make some pretty cool stuff over the years.
Alright, so what exactly does it do?
Well, C++ is a programming language, so basically the way it's used basically to tell the computer what to do, and basically it's code, so the majority of people wouldn't understand it. It would look Greek to most people, but if you come to understand it, basically it tells the computer what to do, and therefore it allows you to write programs.
Okay, so if I had it, I could talk to my computer
pretty much,
and tell it what to do.
Yep.
Okay, alright. So do I download it, or does it come with a computer?
Well, generally you would have to download it, and you can get it, well actually, you don't have to download it. It's basically, it's just code. It's like a language. So basically, but you do have to download, you generally want to download something called an IDE, which allows you to code with it, and that just allows you to see if you're doing it correctly and stuff like that.
Okay.
You don't need it, but it's ideal. The main thing that you need is called a compiler, and basically, because of the fact that it's a code, it needs to be what's called compiled or translated, so the computer can actually understand what it means.
Okay.
So when you have it as C++, it's easier for a person to understand, but the computer doesn't know what it's talking about until it's compiled and therefore is in what's called machine code, or sometimes called assembly.
All right. So why should I get C++?
Well, it allows you to make anywhere from very simple games or programs or anything like that to some of the more complex things, and it can be really simple to learn and easy to use. But for someone who's very intrigued by it and really wants to use it, they can really go very far with it. And it's the sort of thing where you can start out simple and go and become really good with it.
All right. So can I get YouTube videos of tutorials of how to do it?
Yes, it's the sort of thing where a lot of it is self-taught, and you want to use videos and written tutorials. So yeah, you'd probably want to go to YouTube or something like that.
All right, so it's normally really easy, but just in the beginning you want to...
In the beginning, it's not I wouldn't say it's easy. It's simple to do simple things, but it's a learning curve. When you start out, you're going to be able to do simple things, and that will be relatively easy. But if you want to and you press and do it more and more, you'll eventually be able to make more complex things, and therefore those will be harder to do.
So kind of like an actual language?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool. So can I get information, if I had questions, could I go on a website to get more information?
Well, generally I would go to a website called cplus.com, which you have to actually spell out the plus and the plus. And that generally has a lot of stuff that you can, like tutorials and stuff like that, and ways of doing different things. But there's also a lot of other websites, just other forums and stuff that are generally used for programming. Okay.
So is it easy to download or get?
Well, the thing itself you don't have to get. Basically what you need is a compiler, and most people would want to have what's called an IDE.
And that's Tech 5. We'd love to hear from you, so send us an email at tech5@fcat.tv or visit us at fcat.tv. From all of us here in the studio, thank you and have a good day.